Hello YouTube, B3 back with another kicking action figure review. I know you've been waiting for this one for a long time, so I'm just now getting around to it, but I had a lot of stuff to catch up on. And it is the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure from the Marvel Legends Infinite Series. Yes, and this Hulkbuster is the one from Avengers Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie. Very cool Hulkbuster design. This design is actually, for the most part, reused in the all-new, all-different Avengers title. Tony Stark has this car that turns into an Iron Man armor, and it looks pretty much just like this Hulkbuster, which I thought was pretty cool, because I actually do really like this design for Hulkbuster here. But yeah, it is a very cool figure. We are going to zoom out a lot so you can see the figure more. I just wanted to talk about it some. Now you do have to get several figures to build this guy. You have to get the Marvel Now Iron Man, Doctor Strange, who I also believe is Marvel Now, the Vision, Blizzard, Mark II War Machine, who is also in Age of Ultron, Valkyrie, and Thundra. Yeah, so you get all those legends, and they build this guy, and I'll show you with him in a little bit. But yeah, for now, we're gonna zoom out. And you can see this big dude in all his glory. Now, he actually has a lot of great detail and a lot of good paint. Lots of people think that he could have had more paint. I think it's fine. He's such a big figure. This is the kind of Build-A-Figure I've been waiting for. Because the last one I built was Ultron, and I was a bit disappointed in Ultron, honestly. But I'm not disappointed in this guy at all. He is a very, very cool Build-A-Figure and way more posable than I actually thought he would be. Let's just bend him down a bit so you can check him out. Now the head moves up and down quite a good bit, lots of side to side, and you can kind of tilt the head, so lots more head movement than I thought. I thought you were just going to be able to swivel it, but you can move it a lot actually, so that's pretty cool. And then you have good movement on the arms, up and down, forward and back, a little ratchety there, and you have a swivel up here, you have a swivel on the elbow right there, as well as, up and down, a little squeaky. You got in and out on the wrists like that. You got wrist rotation also, even though it's a little difficult with this big gold part here. Lots of people think he should have been darker red. I do kind of agree with that, because he looks much lighter red than he did in the movie. I've only seen the movie twice, but, still. And then he does have this ab movement. The up and down, I got going. Mine's kind of stiff on the side to side, but it can do it. You just got to work with it some. So you do have side to side. Good in and out on the legs. Very nice. Forward and back. You can kind of rotate them all around like that. You have a rotation right there on the thigh. Double knee bend. Very, very nice. You have up and down on the foot, and even a pretty good ankle pivot, so you can have his legs spread really far, which is very nice, actually. He has some really good articulation. I really like that. Yeah, now for detail and paint, as you can see, he has little arc reactors on him. There are some spots where I think he should have a little more paint, but, this is just like a cheaper domestic figure, Like, look at the freaking imported Hulkbuster figures. They cost a fortune. I mean, this guy cost a lot, too, because you had to build him, but at least you got all these other figures with him, He's got a good looking bottom of the feet there, sculpt wise. Even these joints here have detail on them, which is very nice. Yeah, I would have liked a little paint on the back of these legs, but otherwise, the back of the figure's actually got enough paint in my opinion, because you got all this stuff up here, and this goes all the way around. Maybe a bit here, but I actually think that's fine, just red. Yeah, I really just kind of want paint on the back right here. Otherwise, I think he has enough paint on his back. Cool looking arms. I really like the mechanically hands. Arc reactor. Head's painted incredibly well. But yeah, he's a very, very cool figure. So now about getting some size comparison. First up, here's our Hulkbuster with some non-Hasbro Marvel figures. Here on the left, we have the Diamond Select Marvel Select Venom, and here on the right, the reissue of the Toy Biz Carnage. And I think he looks cool with both of them. The thing is, though, Marvel Select Hulks are really, really big figures, and I don't think he'll scale too great with them, honestly. I don't have any Marvel Select Hulks, so I can't show you. Very sorry about that. However, you know, I do have this Hulk. Now here's our Hulkbuster with the Age of Ultron Hulk, also from the movie, obviously, and the Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. And I think this is cool. I like how much bigger than Hulk he is, because, you know, if you're making a Hulkbuster armor, you wouldn't want to make it the same size as Hulk. You'd want it to be bigger, so that it could kick his butt. But, yeah, you know, I actually think this is a really cool scaling, and to help you guys get another good idea about how much bigger he is, there you go. Now here's our Hulkbuster Iron Man with his entire wave. From left to right we have Valkyrie, Blizzard, Mark II War Machine, Doctor Strange, Marvel Now Iron Man, The Vision, and also Thundra. Yeah, so reviews of all of those figures are already up. You can check them all out if you want. And I think they look great with Hulkbuster. Not too crazy about this wave. Honestly, the only ones I would have gotten if I didn't want to build Hulkbuster would have been War Machine, Iron Man, and maybe Vision. Maybe Vision. But yeah, you know, not the most exciting wave. But not a bad wave either. Very cool. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Infinite series? Age of Ultron Hulkbuster Build-A-Figure from Hasbro. Well, is a very cool figure. I'm actually really happy. The biggest Build-A-Figure I have, I don't have a lot of Build-A-Figures, you know. Thanos, Hobgoblin, Ultimate Green Goblin, Ultron. And this guy's better than all those. I know those are all recent Build-A-Figures, but, you know, this guy is the best out of all of them. Hasbro up to the game with this guy. I think since they gave us such a big Build-A-Figure, the wave was kind of lacking very few accessories in this wave. Like, 2 of them had 1 weapon, 3 of them had nothing. Doctor Strange had his magic stuff, which was cool, and War Machine actually had an interchangeable head, which was really nice, actually. I'm really glad they gave us that. But I feel like this wave was kind of lacking, even if the Build-A-Figure was really cool. All in all, I actually am going to give this guy 5 out of 5 stars. You know, I'm not too upset about his shade of red. I agree that it could have been darker, but I still think he looks really cool. Right? He looks really cool. So 5 out of 5 stars, everyone. Thank you all so much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz, other reviews. Remember, the rest of this wave has already been reviewed, so if you want to check those out, go right ahead. And that is it. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you all later.